Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Unacademy and welcome to the class, guys. So in this session, we are going to practice few questions from Quantitative Ability. It will be a mixed practice. So let's begin. Before we start, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Shyam Jagrut. I have been training the student for last 8 years. I have trained more than 7,000 students for MBA Entrance exams, and I teach students for Quantitative Ability, Logical Reasoning and Data Interpretation. So the agenda for today's session is simply we are going to practice few interesting questions on quantitative ability. It will include the questions on topics like algebra, geometry and a few arithmetic questions as well. So let's begin. So guys, those who are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe to this channel, Unacademy CAT4MBA. You can also join our Telegram channel, which is CAT4MBA, where you'll get the PDF notes for the session we conduct on YouTube, as well as for those sessions we conduct on Unacademy platform. So if you want to attend special classes on Unacademy, you can simply go to Play Store and download the Unacademy learning app, so that you will be able to attend all these special classes completely free of cost. And if you want to attend the plus courses from top educators of India, you can simply go for the Unacademy Plus subscription, where you'll get the mock test as well and the complete support for your preparation. At the same time, you can avail 10% of discount if you use this code SHAM1. So those who are willing to go for Unacademy Plus subscription, guys, do not forget to use this code SHAM1. It is SHYM numeral 1. So let's begin with the today's session. Let's start with the first question. It's a question based on coordinate geometry. Give it a try. See if you are able to solve it. Or let me know in the comment section. If you have any answer, let me know in the comment section. So how many triangles with the positive area can be drawn on the coordinate plane such that the vertices have integer coordinate xy, which satisfy this equation? X is greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 3, and the same thing is for y coordinate as well. So if you plot these points, a simple basics knowledge of coordinate geometry that you need to have here. So x can be 1, 2, 3. Y can be again 1, 2, 3. So let's have a set of points जो यहाँ पे मिल सकते हैं हमें. Less than or equal to 3. So we have these points, this many points. So greater than or equal to 1, 1, 2, 3. and y is also greater than or equal to this many lines. So this is the grid we can get. So we have total 9 points here. So you can select any of the 3 points to form a triangle. So if I do like this 9C3, I should get a 9 into 8 into 7 upon 3 into 2 into 1. 12 sevens are, it should be 84. But the problem is this straight lines won't form any triangle. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 at the same time ये diagonal भी straight line में आएंगे. So this will also not form a straight line. So answer for this question is 84 minus 8, which comes out to be 76. So this is how you can solve this. Or let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt. Hopefully I'm audible to everyone. Everything is fine. Just let me check once. Okay, so good to go. Let's move to the next question. In the following triangle, angle SXT is 150°. PS is perpendicular bisector of QR such that PX is equal to 2 twice of XX. ये 2 अगर है, ये 1 है. And QS is X unit. What is the ratio of QR and PR? So we want the ratio of QR is to PR. Think about it. Let me know if you have any answer or really interesting question here. Okay, so which is the angle we know? This SXT is 150°. So surely ये जो angle बच रहा है ये 30° आएगा and this must be 60°. So this triangle XQS is a 30°, 60°, 90° angle triangle. तो पहला रूल तो हमें 30°, 60°, 90° यूज करते आना चाहिए. साइड अपोजिट टू 30° जो होता है वो हाफ ऑफ द हाइपोटेनियस होता है. अगर हाइपोटेनियस 2 है तो ये 1 होना चाहिए एंड ये 60° के अपोजिट √3 होना चाहिए. नाउ वी नो हियर साइड अपोजिट टू 30° इज x. So this is x, that simply means this must be 2x. This xq must be 2x. And side opposite to 60°, xs must be √3x. So this is xs, side opposite this is xq, and side opposite to 30° is qs. Now we know if xs is √3, px का वैल्यू कितना होगा? 2√3 होगा px का वैल्यू. So I'll just write over here. ये हमें मिला √3. तो ये होना चाहिए 2√3 into x. And definitely one more thing what I can say, this must be the centroid this point X must be centroid because it divides this perpendicular means this is going to be a median, so definitely PS is going to be a median here. It is not given but ये 2:3 के रेशियो में डिवाइड कर रहे हैं एंड ये इसको भी कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं. Then we can conclude this as X, this as X. तो डेफिनेटली ये दोनों मिलके QR का वैल्यू 2x हो रहा है and we'll get PR now using the Pythagoras theorem in triangle PSR. If you use the Pythagoras theorem, I can say PR square must be equal to PS square plus SR square. SR square is X square and PS is 2√3 plus √3 is 3√3 का square, 3√3x whole square plus x square. This will be 9 3 are 27, 28x square. So PR must be equal to under root of 28x. So we got PR and QR as 2x. So we can get the ratio of QR is to PR. QR is 2x and this is under root of 28x. So this gets cancelled. This is 2 is 2. 2√7 हम इसे लिख सकते हैं. So that is nothing but 1 is to √7, which is answer option B. Let's move to the next question. Here it is given log of x to the base a plus log of y to the base a is greater than equal to 2. So if you use the simple log a plus log of x plus log of y, it can be log of x into y to the base a must be greater than or equal to 2, and I can write x y must be greater than or equal to a square. A को इस साइड लेना है, 2 को पावर में लेना है. That's the basic logarithm, right? Now we know x into y is greater than a square and x and y is greater than 0. So if we try for this, x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0 and a is greater than 1. So even if you try for some values of x and y, so you can take any value whatever you want. A is greater than 1, so I'll take a equals to 2. A square must be 4 एंड यहाँ पे x इंटू वाई 4 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए या इक्वल होना चाहिए. तो अगर मैं 4 से ज़्यादा लूँगा तो डेफिनेटली x प्लस वाई तो ज़्यादा ही आएगा, बट मिनिमम भी अगर मैं ट्राई करता हूँ, सो दिस कैन बी 2 इंटू 2, दिस कैन बी 1 इंटू 4, राइट. इवन इट कैन बी 2 इंटू 3, मैं 6 लेता हूँ एंड दैट इज विच इज ग्रेटर देन 4, राइट. दैट इज ऑल्सो पॉसिबल. इवन आई कैन टेक 3 इंटू 7, 21 which is greater than 4. That is also possible. Okay, so there are many values possible, but agar if I try for the minimum value of x plus y, x into y, that has to be 2 plus 2. ये minimum होगा, इससे कम तो नहीं हो सकता है. It has to be minimum 4, which is twice of a at least, right? और यहाँ पे देखो ये 1.5 a आ रहा है. This is 2.5 a, 3a. These are possible. This is not possible, so this is the right answer. Which of the following is not possible was the question. तो ये क्वेश्चन यहाँ से हम मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ x plus y when x into y is less than or मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ xy is 4, then x plus y का मिनिमम वैल्यू कितना हो सकता है? 4 से तो ज़्यादा ही रहेगा. It is always greater than or equal to 4. Just a trial and error you can use here to get the answer. Otherwise फिर तुम inequality frame करके भी इसको solve कर सकते हो. because minimum value of x plus y will be a plus a, which will be 2a. That's what I can say. 2a minimum होना चाहिए. If x into y is a square, तो x plus y का वैल्यू मिनिमम कब रहेगा? जब x का भी वैल्यू a है and y का भी वैल्यू है. It has to be minimum 2a. So 2.5a, 3a it is possible, but 1.5a is not possible. That's what I can say. So that's the general thing. Let's move to the next one. This one is really simple question. Again on logarithm, where we are given with log of m to the base 3 is a. At the same time, log of n to the base 27 is also a. So I'll just calculate the value of log n. Log of n to the base 3 ka cube is a. So I can say 1 by 3 log of n to the base 3. तो इसका पावर 1 है, इसका पावर 3 है, तो ये 3 डिनोमिनेटर में आएगा, ये इंडेक्स न्यूमरेटर में आएगा. 1 by 3 equals to a. So I can say log of n to the base 3 is 3a. तो मुझे log of n का वैल्यू मिल गया, log of m का वैल्यू भी हमारे पास है, m और n. Now g is the geometric mean between m and n. That simply means g is equal to under root of m into n, and we are supposed to calculate the value of log of g to the base 81. I can write it as log of under root of mn upon to the base 3 to the power 4. So I can take this as 1 by 2 half root over, and this is 4 into log of m into n to the base 3. Now this is 1 by 8 into, इसको मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ, log of m to the base 3 plus log of n to the base 3, and we have these two values. Thus 1 by 8 into log of m is a, log of n is 3a, is 4a. 1 by 8 into 4a, that comes out to be a by 2. This is answer option C. Let's move to the next one. This is the question on successive discount, successive increase or decrease. You can say the price of price decrease of 10% followed by the successive increase of 15%, 20%, 25% are equivalent to a single increase. तो हमें क्या करना है, सिंपली 100 को 10% डिक्रीज कर दो, इज 90. नाउ डजंट मैटर इफ यू चेंज द सीक्वेंस और समथिंग. हमें एक बार 15% बढ़ाना है, फिर 20% बढ़ाना है, फिर 25% बढ़ाना है. इवन इफ यू चेंज द सीक्वेंस इट डजंट अफेक्ट इट. तो मैं पहले 20% लेता हूँ, विच एवर इज ईजी फॉर अस. मैं 20% बढ़ा देता हूँ, दिस विल बी 108. 108 को 25% बढ़ा देते हैं, 1/4 27 हो जाएगा, ये हो गया 135. देन अगेन यहाँ पे 15% बढ़ेगा, 15% विल बी 13.5 एंड उसका हाफ और हो जाएगा, इट विल बी 150. डेफिनेटली 10% is 13.5 and 5% will be 6.75. 19, 20, 20.25 will be 155.25. So if you look at this 100 to 155.25, it is an increase of 55.25. Anyways, it has to be much more than 150. 150 से 152 तो नहीं आएगा, definitely 155 तक तो जाना ही था. That's the approximation you can do. But anyways, we had the answer on none of this, so you can calculate it exactly 10% and 5%. So initially भी तुम ले सकते हो, इसका कोई भी sequence change करो, that hardly affects. Doesn't matter if you change the sequence in the increase or decrease. Just increase है तो increase करो, decrease है तो decrease करना है. Doesn't matter the sequence. Sequence doesn't matter here. Next one. This one was really tricky question. This one is really tricky question. 4 friends, Raj, Sam, Tarun and Varun, traveled by the same bus started from Delhi and went till Punjab. However, they did not necessarily board or get off at the same station. The bus was scheduled to have 7 stops between Delhi and Punjab. Neither included, means total there are 9 stops, means including the Delhi and Punjab. In between there are 7 stops. The bus 7 stops in between, then none of them had to pay same fare. Then how many ways could they have traveled? So we need to have the different number of tickets. So what are the number of different possible number of different tickets possible? So they're traveling from Delhi to Punjab, and in between there are stations: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and the last stop is Punjab. So it may happen someone who starts from Delhi, he have 7 choice in between, and at the last place, so totally he will have total 8 choice to go. Right? He can go here, he can go here. There are 8 choice for someone who start from Delhi. So 8 different tickets हो सकते हैं. Then someone who start from one, he can choose between any of the next 7 stops. So he can have, there can be 7 different more different, then 6 plus 5 plus, and so on this manner. We can have the total number of different tickets. 3 plus 2 plus 1 comes out to be 18 to 9 divided by 2, 9 for the 36 tickets we have. Right, so total 36 tickets. And there were 4 friends, so they must have chosen any 4 tickets from this. All 36 are different tickets, right? So we can have the answer as 36C4. At the same time, those tickets can be interchanged, so you need to arrange those 4 things so into 4 factorials. This is the actual answer. Now if you look at the answer options, this was really simple calculation you can have, because in 36C4 is 36 into 35 into 34 into 33 upon 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into, we have this 4 factorial. 4 factorial is just 24. Now look at this, there is only 1 5, right? So then the answer must end with 0. The answer must end with 0. This is 11, this is 17, this is 9. So answer going to end with 0. So there is only one answer option which ends with 0, and this is 52,000 something. Definitely these are not the answer option. Either it is none of these or answer option A. So using the answer option you can solve this. So let's see if goes to 52,000. That's the only challenge. 9 into 17 into 11 into 24 into 35. This will be 17 into 12. Will be 840. 84. 840 into 11 into 9 into 17. So even if you approximate it, 10 times इसका हो जाएगा 8,400. Again 10 times, it will be close to 84,000. So definitely this is not going to be the answer. It's too much small. So answer is none of these here. Let's move to the next one. This is the simple question on polynomial, where it is given that this polynomial p of x is divisible by x plus 5. Now always remember this: if p of x is divisible by x minus a, that simply means p of a is always 0. So I said x minus a, so it is x plus 5, so p of minus 5, let's call it as p of x, or let's use some other variable because p is already there, so let's call it a g of x. And let's say this is h of x, right? So g of minus 5 must be equals to 0. तो यहाँ पे minus 5 रखते हैं, minus 5 cube minus 5 into minus 5 square, oh sorry, not 5, it's 3, plus q into minus 5 plus 10. This must equals to 0, right? So this is 125 negative, this will be minus 25p minus 5q plus 10 equals to 0. This is nothing but if I just multiply it by minus 1, this will be 25p plus 5q plus 125 minus 10. Now this will be 150. 25p plus 5q plus 115 must be equals to 0. If I divide it by 5, I will get 5p plus q plus 23 equals to 0. Next thing, this will also, h of x is this and it is divisible by x minus 3, means h of 3 must be equals to 0. Similarly, h of 3 equals to 0, that simply means 3 to the power 4 is 81 plus 27 plus 9x square, sorry, 9q minus 3p plus 42 equals to 0. So 9q minus 3p, 9q minus 3p will be equal to 81 plus 42 is 123 plus 27 130 150. So we are supposed to find the value of 3p minus q. 3p minus q. So let's divide it by 3. This will be 3q minus p plus 50 equals to 0. And if you add these two equations, no, we cannot add it because हमें यहाँ पे triple चाहिए. So what we'll do, we'll multiply it by 5. Okay, 15q minus 5p plus 250 equals to 0. And now if we add it, 5p gets cancelled, 16q plus 273 equals to 0. You can get the value of P and Q here. You're supposed to get the value of 3P minus Q. Or let's not get into this. Let's see if we can directly get 3P minus Q. If you multiply it by minus 1, this will be P minus 3Q. P minus 3Q is minus 50 and 5P plus Q is minus 23. So if we add these two equations, I'm getting 6P minus 2Q adds 73 with 3P minus 2Q. Just let me check the calculation part one. So it should be 50 minus 23. It should be 27, and this should be 27 by 2. Take the calculation part. It should be 27 by 2. Okay, anyways, that's just the calculation. You can cross check at your own, but this is the way you can finish this question. It's simple, but the calculation part is quite tricky here because you have to do it that manually. That's the only thing required. Otherwise, and you just need to know this part: g of x is divisible by x minus a. That simply means p of a equals to 0. Let's move to the next one. Okay, one more interesting question, and this is so simple. The product of these numbers will end with how many zeros? So for zeros, we know for 10 we need 2 into 5. So if you look at this, यहाँ पे already zeros है 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. There must be 6, more than 6 zeros, right? Now instead of this, what I'm getting here, it is 3 into 5. It is, I'm getting 2 more 5s. Then this is 7 into 5. This is 9 into 5. Nowhere I'm getting 2. 5 into 11. The only problem is with 2's, right? So how many 2's, extra 2's we have? So basically this is 10. 1 0 we have already counted. There is no 2 here. Extra 2. यहाँ पे 10 into 2, one more 2 we got. This is 10 into 3, we don't have any extra 2. This is 10 into 4, so we have 2 2's here. 4 is 2 into 2. So एक 2 यहाँ पे मिला, यहाँ पे 2 2's extra मिले. 5 we have sufficient. 5 extra 5's अपने पास already है. तो 2 2s यहाँ पे मिल गए, तो डेफिनेटली 3 तो और मिलने चाहिए, 6 + 3 9 तो हो जाना चाहिए, राइट? And also this just have 25 into 2, we have more one extra 5, but 2 कम पड़ रहा है, right? Which is just 10 into 5, so we don't have any extra 2, but here it is 10 into 6, and 6 में हमें मिलेगा 2 into 3, one more 2, so total answer हो गया अपना 10, because we are getting 2 2 2 and 2 4 times more, and 6 पहले के, so 6 plus 4 extra zeros, we have a sufficient, more than sufficient number of 5s with us, so answer is going to be 10. Let's move to the next one. What is the radius of a circle inscribed in a triangle? This is the most of this is the question which is based on observation skill. First thing you need to understand, 8 square plus 15 square is 17 square. That is going to be a right angle triangle, and all of you know what is the area of right angle triangle. Base into height, simply you can get the area. So area of this triangle must be equal to half into 8 into 15, this 15 into 4 60, and we know area of triangle in terms of in radius. Area of triangle, area of this triangle in terms of in radius is going to be r into s, where s is the semi perimeter. And what is the value of s here? 17 plus 8 plus 15 का half, 25 plus 15 40 का हाफ, ये होना चाहिए 20. So area of triangle is 60, in radius we don't know, but semi perimeter is 20, so in radius must be 3. So the radius is circle r is going to be 3. This is answer option. Is that clear? Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is definitely true? If this x square minus ax plus 1 minus 2a square is always greater than 0. So we are supposed to get the value of a. This is going to be x into x minus a plus x square minus ax is greater than 2a square minus 1. So how can we write it? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tilty. Are you able to solve this question? Just a minute. Let me see if I'm able to see the comments. Okay, you're trying it. Okay. Okay. So something related to quadratic equation we need to think. This is always greater than 0. Then which of the following is definitely not true? Any idea? What I can say is this expression is greater than 0. Let's do it this way. If I say ax square plus bx plus c is greater than 0, so can I say the graph of quadratic equation is always a parabola, and if a ka value is positive, it is 1, it will be upward moving parabola. Is it right? Yes or no? Are you clear about that part? Okay, you're substituting values. Do not substitute the values. I will tell you one thing. Listen, it will be a upward moving parabola, so definitely अगर ये zero होने ही वाला नहीं है तो इसके कुछ रूट्स आएंगे क्या? एक्स एक्सिस को ये कहीं पे टच भी नहीं करेगा. इट विल ऑलवेज बी ग्रेटर देन 0. इधर भी रह सकता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट ये 0 से ऊपर है तो कोई रूट्स नहीं आएंगे. So that simply means this equation will have no real roots. No real roots कब होते हैं? जब तुम्हारा इसके लिए जब b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac जो है that should be less than 0, ये नेगेटिव होना चाहिए, तभी उसको no real roots आएगा. Okay, you don't know the graph? ओके, नॉट एन इश्यू. सो रिमेंबर दिस पार्ट. देखो, जब भी तुम क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करते हो, क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन का रूट क्या आता है? माइनस बी प्लस माइनस अंडर रूट माइनस अंडर रूट ऑफ बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac अपॉन 2a. ये फॉर्मूला तुम्हें पता है. अब इसका कोई रूट्स ही नहीं आने वाला है. अगर यहाँ पे नो रियल रूट्स है तो ये पार्ट जब नेगेटिव होता है ना तो इमेजिनरी रूट्स आते हैं. इमेजिनरी रूट्स मतलब ये कभी एक्स एक्सिस पे टच करेगा, इसका मतलब वो जीरो हो जाएगा उस पॉइंट पे, राइट? ये इक्वल टू जीरो है ही नहीं, मतलब डेफिनेटली इसके कोई रूट्स नहीं है. तो दिस डिस्क्रिमिनेंट पार्ट मस्ट बी ग्रेटर देन जीरो, लेस देन जीरो. तो इफ यू नो दिस पार्ट देन ये क्वेश्चन इजी हो सकता है, इजीली हो जाएगा, बिकॉज डिस्क्रिमिनेंट पार्ट अगर मैं यहाँ पे ट्राई करूँ सिमिलर फ्रंट पे, द वैल्यू ऑफ डिस्क्रिमिनेंट पार्ट बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac. ओके, तो बी स्क्वायर क्या होगा यहाँ पे? माइनस ए स्क्वायर माइनस 4 टाइम्स ऑफ 1 इंटू सी का वैल्यू जो है ना वो 1 माइनस 2a स्क्वायर है एंड दिस मीन्स बी लेस देन 0। तो देखो ये कंप्लीटली ए में आ गया, a स्क्वायर माइनस 4 in bracket 1 minus 2a square must be less than 0. This will be a square minus 4 plus 8a square less than 0. So I'm getting 9a square less than 4 and a square must be less than 4 by 9. A square must be less than 4 by 9. Got it? अब तुम यहां पे स्क्वायर करोगे, बेसिकली दिस इज 3 by 4, दिस इज 1 by 2, दिस इज 1 by 4. तो a स्क्वायर के वैल्यूज क्या आएंगे? a square will be 9 by 16, this will be 1 by 4 and this is 1 by 16. कौन सा ट्रू है फिर इसमें से? Which one is true? फोर बाय 9 कितना होता है? देखो ये लेस देन हाफ होना चाहिए, ये मोर देन हाफ है, तो दिस इज नॉट ट्रू. नहीं, उसको हमें मैन्युअली चेक करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. यू नीड नॉट टू चेक इट मैन्युअली. मुझे एक बात बताओ, ये तो लेस देन 1 by 2 है ना, दिस इज मोर देन 1 by 2. 16 का हाफ 8 by 16 होता तो 0.5 हो जाता ना. राइट, सो दिस इज द राइट आंसर विच इज नॉट ट्रू पूछा था हमें. करेक्ट. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन. Try for this question. This one is so simple. Just a percentage question. If the radius of a right cylinder, if the radius of the right cylinder is decreased by 20%, what percent height should be increased to keep the volume constant? What is the volume of cylinder? Volume of cylinder depends on radius square into height. I will just talk about the proportionality. अगर तुम्हें लिखना है वॉल्यूम इज इक्वल टू पाई इंटू आर स्क्वायर इंटू एच, ऐसे भी लिख सकते हो, बट वो पाई का तो कुछ जरूरत ही नहीं है, हमें परसेंटेज चेक करना है तो सिंपली स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. तो सुनो, अगर पहले रेडियस 1 है तो ये 1 स्क्वायर एंड हाइट अगर 1 है तो दिस वॉल्यूम विल बी 1. नाउ न्यू वॉल्यूम will be, this is original volume. 20% इंक्रीज करोगे रेडियस विच इज 1.2 स्क्वायर इंटू यहाँ पे न्यू एच लेता हूँ स्मॉल एच, तो ये हो गया 1.44 इंटू एच मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 1. तो न्यू एच कितना होना चाहिए? या फिर सीधी सीधी बात है, यहाँ पे मैं कैपिटल वॉल्यूम इतना ही रखता हूँ 1, सॉरी हाइट इतनी रखता हूँ, दिस मस्ट बी 1.44. इज इट राइट? हमने हाइट को डिक्रीज ही नहीं किया अभी. अब मुझे ये 1.44 को वापस 1 पे लाना है तो कितना परसेंट डिक्रीज करना पड़ेगा? इट इज डिक्रीज ऑफ 0.44 कंपेयर टू 1.44 into 100. So what is the percentage decrease I need to do to get back to the original volume? So it is 44 upon 144 into 100. Is it right? ये समझ में आया तुम्हें? ऑल क्लियर? 4 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो ये 36 हो जाएगा, ये 11 होगा, 11/36 मतलब अगर ये 12 होता तो 33.33% आएगा, 33.33 से तो थोड़ा सा कम ही आएगा, सॉरी 30.5. So by what percent should the height be increased? Okay, sorry, my mistake. Just one mistake we did. Because of that, basically हमें height increase करना है, radius increase नहीं किया था, sorry. I did the 1.2 नहीं करना था, हमें 0.8 करना था. But anyways, that process is going to be the same thing. 20% decrease था यहाँ पे, so this must be decreased. So 0.8 square into 1 अगर मैं करता हूँ यहाँ पे तो it should be 0.64. राइट, अब 64 से मुझे 1 पे जाना है तो मुझे इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा कितने से, 0.36 का इंक्रीज, 0.36 कंपेयर टू 0.64 into 100. So basically 36 से इंक्रीज करना है कंपेयर टू 64. So definitely it is more than 50%. अगर तुम कैसे भी ट्राई करो, this is 9 compared to 16. 9/16 होता है 56.25%. डेफिनेटली ये 50% से ज्यादा ही आने वाला था थोड़ा सा, तो इट विल बी 56.25. ऑल क्लियर? हाँ, 30.5 कब आएगा, जब अगर रिवर्स में होता, अगर ये इंक्रीज होता और हमें हाइट डिक्रीज करना होता तो फिर वो 30.5 आता. ऑल क्लियर? तो दिस वन इज इजी, बट द थिंग इज अगर तुम कैलकुलेशंस में ज्यादा बिगर वैल्यूज लोगे तो ये unnecessarily calculation lengthy हो सकता है. ओके, so just use the proportionality and take this 1 and 0.8. That's the easiest way to finish, right? Just a percentage based question, nothing to do with geometry as such. Okay, let's do this one. Try for this logical question, I can say, a more of logic. Think properly. A digit can be used only once in the ID number of a lottery. Okay, and if the 30240 lotteries are printed, find the number of digits in the ID number. Means that simply means each of the ID number is having the same number of digits. Okay, but एक चीज है कि वो digits जो है ना वो repeat नहीं होने वाले. So how to get this? Observe the question properly. Let me know if you are able to understand the question. Are you able to comprehend the information? ओके, फर्स्ट थिंग एक चीज मुझे बताओ, क्या तुम्हें परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन का थोड़ा सा बेसिक नॉलेज है? डू यू नो व्हाट इज, हाउ टू यूज द कॉम्बिनेशन, परम्यूटेशन, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? डू यू हैव एनी आइडिया? यस, 10CN is 30240. नो नो नो, थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गया, एक माइन्यूट मिस्टेक कर लिया तुमने. नॉट 10CN, and let's say n be the number of digits. Okay, yes, it should be 10PN. why 10PN? देखो ऐसे नहीं है कि अगर 4 डिजिट होंगे तो मैं 1 2 3 4 यूज करता हूं, बट ये तो मैं बना सकता हूं ना 2 1 3 4 3 1 2 4, ये भी तो डिफरेंट नंबर बन सकता है ना. नंबर डिफरेंट होना चाहिए, डिजिट रिपीट नहीं हो सकता है. But we can arrange the digits to get the new lottery number, ID number. Is it right? Yes, it is permutation. So basically अगर तुम ऐसे भी कर सकते हो, means whatever the way you prefer. अगर तुम 10CN सोच रहे हो तो n digits select होते हैं इससे and into n factorial कर दो. तो भी चल जाता, 10cn इंटू एन फैक्टोरियल करो, और सिंपली यू कैन राइट 10pn। ये दोनों चीजें डिफरेंट नहीं है, ये वन एंड द सेम चीज है। दिस इज सिलेक्शन एंड अरेंजमेंट, बाय डिफॉल्ट तुम परमिटेशन ही कर रहे हो, वहां पे सिलेक्ट करके अरेंज करो या सीधे 10pn करो, वो सिंपली सिलेक्ट होकर अरेंज हो जाएंगे 10pn में। इज इट राइट? यू अंडरस्टूड? दोनों में से कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, ओके। So 10pn. अब now let's do not calculate it in a reverse way and to get the answer. You can use the answer options. That's the best way, hopefully, right? Because this is going to be a big number, so हम ऐसे तो ढूंढते नहीं रहेंगे 3240 के साथ क्यों कैलकुलेशन करें, राइट? सो अगर मैं ट्राई करता हूँ 10c5 और 10p5 ट्राई करते हैं, 10p5, this will be 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6. Okay, if I try for 10p6, this is going to be 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. Okay, are you able to understand? This is the easiest calculation you can have, because यहाँ पे एक ट्रिक है, सुनो, इसमें कितने जीरोस आएंगे ये कैलकुलेशन में? कैन यू टेल मी द नंबर ऑफ जीरोस इन दिस कैलकुलेशन? यस, यू हैव कैलकुलेटेड इट, मल्टीप्लाई करने की जरूरत नहीं थी, बिकॉज यहां पे देखो ये 10 है, यहां पे लास्ट में 2 जीरोस आएंगे, एवरीवेयर यू विल गेट 2 जीरोस, तो मेरा एक ही आंसर ऑप्शन तो बच रहा है ना जिसके लास्ट में एक ही जीरो आना चाहिए। देयर इज ओनली 1 जीरो, सो वी हैव जस्ट वन आंसर ऑप्शन जिसके लास्ट में एक ही जीरो आएगा। इजी? so this one is right. This will end with 1 0, this will end with 2 zeros, so need not to check for that. Correct. Try for this next one. What is the sum of all the real solutions of the equation x square minus mod of x square minus mod of x minus 20 bracket to the cube equals to 0? अच्छा, फर्स्ट थिंग, वो क्यूब का कोई जरूरत है क्या यहाँ पे? कैन वी जस्ट सिंपली रिमूव दैट क्यूब? देखो, एक नंबर है जिसका क्यूब 0 है, दैट मीन्स दैट नंबर इटसेल्फ इज 0। 0 का क्यूब भी तो 0 हो सकता है ना। द फर्स्ट कंक्लूजन, फॉरगेट अबाउट दैट क्यूब, वी हैव नथिंग टू डू विद दैट क्यूब, हमें सिर्फ इतना ही सॉल्व करना है, एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस mod of x minus 20 equals to 0। ये उसका क्यूब 0 तभी आएगा जब ये 0 आएगा। यस, आर यू गेटिंग व्हाई आई एम टेकिंग दिस 0? 0 का क्यूब ही 0 हो सकता है, दैट्स द ओनली पॉसिबिलिटी। एंड नाउ, अब ये क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है, तो I know you can do it. Just a minute, I will just do one thing. If I say I write mod y is equal to mod x, put y is equal to mod x, तो मुझे बताओ y square will be x square only, x square तो पॉजिटिव ही होता है, तो mod of x square करो या कुछ भी करो। Can I write this equation as y square minus y minus 20 equals to 0? Is it right? Good evening, Keshav. How are you? Okay, you were there in the just in special class, right? Today? Okay, answer is 0. That's right. Perfect, perfect. That's right answer. Because देखो, ये सबसे पहले हमने y का वैल्यू mod x लिया है, तो सबसे पहले y is पॉजिटिव, y नेगेटिव हो ही नहीं सकता है क्योंकि वो तो mod mod of any number cannot be negative, y has to be positive. फर्स्ट कंक्लूजन, y तो नेगेटिव हो नहीं सकता है. तो अगर मैं इसको सॉल्व करके देखूं तो इसके रूट्स हमें क्या मिल रहे हैं, y will be equal to 5 और -4. Is it right? ये राइट. ओके, सो y का वैल्यू -4 तो हो ही नहीं सकता है, बिकॉज y इज mod x and mod of x cannot be negative, so definitely mod of x must be 5. तो mod of x अगर 5 चाहिए तो x के दो वैल्यूज हो सकते हैं, x या तो 5 होगा या तो फिर x -5 होगा. तो हमें क्या करना था, सम ऑफ ऑल द रूट्स. ये हो गए रूट्स, दो ही रूट्स है उसके, एंड इसका समेशन करोगे इट विल बी जस्ट 5 - 5, दैट विल बी 0. आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज 0. ऑल क्लियर? नहीं, -4 -5 कहां से ले रहे हो तुम? देखो ये y का वैल्यू आया -4, अरे तुमने 0 आंसर तो दिया. अच्छा तुमने 4 भी कंसिडर कर लिया, 4 क्यों कंसिडर करेंगे? सुनो, y का वैल्यू -4, डू यू थिंक mod x का वैल्यू नेगेटिव आएगा कभी? तो ये तो केस कैंसिल ही हो गई. y is mod x, y cannot be negative, क्योंकि वो हमने y हमने पुट किया है उसको, राइट? एक्चुअली इक्वेशन तो mod x के बारे में था, करेक्ट? राइट. ओके, चलो ट्राई फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. नो, नीड नॉट टू कंसिडर दैट नेगेटिव, बिकॉज y का वैल्यू पॉजिटिव आएगा, ये हमने पहले से ही डिसाइड किया था, क्योंकि y इज mod x, दैट मीन्स mod ऑफ x कैन नॉट बी नेगेटिव. तो जो पॉजिटिव वैल्यू आएगा उसको ही हमें कंसिडर करना था, दैट्स इट. चलो ट्राई फॉर दिस. दिस इज नॉट टफ, इट्स इजी वन. ट्राई इट प्रॉपर्ली. इजी इन द सेंस थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है, सोच के देखो अगर आता है तो. This is a single variable equation, so can we just solve it guys? इसको थोड़ा सा सॉल्व करके देखें, कुछ ना कुछ तो मिलेगा, एक ही तो वेरिएबल है ना. अंडर रूट ऑफ 5 प्लस एक्स, रैशनलाइज करेंगे इसको, अंडर रूट ऑफ 5 माइनस एक्स विल मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय, इसका स्क्वायर कर देते हैं. आई विल मल्टीप्लाई न्यूमरेटर एंड द डिनोमिनेटर, इससे मैं वापस से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं, इसको स्क्वायर कर देते हैं. और नीचे क्या होगा, a स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर, इट विल बी 5 प्लस एक्स a स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर, माइनस ऑफ 5 माइनस एक्स, it will be 5 minus minus, this will be under root of 5 plus x plus under root of 5 minus x whole square upon 2x. Is there any doubt in this? Okay, sure. Have you understood this part? मैंने क्या किया गाइस, दोनों को न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, जो न्यूमरेटर है उससे, इसलिए मैंने न्यूमरेटर का स्क्वायर कर दिया और नीचे मैंने मल्टीप्लाई किया अंडर रूट ऑफ 5 प्लस एक्स प्लस under root of 5 minus x. Is that okay? Both of you understood how I got this step? ये बिल्कुल important है. अगर ये समझ में आ रहा है तो कुछ आगे हो सकता है. Is that clear? Let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt till this. All clear? केशव कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है यहाँ तक. उसके बाद तो हम a plus b होल स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई कर देते हैं. No, it's not 1 by 8. It's not 1 by 8. कैसे सॉल्व कर रहे हो तुम? प्रॉपरली ट्राई करो. आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी योर कमेंट्स. व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम गाइस? Hopefully you understood this. No one has asked doubt related to this up till now. So this will be 5 plus x minus x. It will be 10 plus twice of under root of 25 minus x square upon 2x equals to 3. So 10 plus twice of under root of 25 minus x square equals to 6x. All clear? So I'm getting twice of under root of 25 minus x square equal to 6x minus 10. You can divide this first. 2 से divide कर देते हैं. यहाँ पे हो जाएगा 3, यहाँ पे हो जाएगा 5. So I can write under root of 25 minus x square is equal to 3x minus 5. Square on both side क्या मिलेगा? 25 minus x square will be equal to 9x square plus 25. 3 into 5 is 15 minus 30x So I'm getting 25 cancelled. x square उस साइड लेते हैं. Just a minute. Twenty-five gets cancelled. This will be minus x square equals to 9x square minus 30x. So I'm getting just a minute. Let me see where we go wrong. I think we just made one calculation mistake. I'll just write here. Is that okay? I'll just simply square it. 4 into 25 minus x square will be equal to 36x square plus 100 and 6 into 60 minus 120x. This will be 100 minus 4x square equal to 36x square plus 100 minus 120x. 100 gets cancelled. This will be plus 40x square minus 120x equals to 0. I can say x square minus 3x equals to 0. Is it okay? Are you able to comprehend this part up till now? X into x minus 3 equals to 0, either x equal to 0 or x equal to 3. तो अब 0 तो नहीं हो सकता है क्योंकि x is a natural number, so x cannot be 0. That simply means x equals to 3. Are you clear about it? Done? Okay, this one, the calculation part was bit tricky. थोड़ा सा carefully करना पड़ेगा. If you go wrong somewhere, definitely match नहीं होगा. Otherwise, just simple rationalization था यहाँ पे. That's it. और ट्रायल एंड एरर से सोचोगे तो डेफिनेटली इतना जल्दी नहीं आएगा, राइट? You cannot simply guess it. Okay, let's go for the next one. A regular hexagon ABCDEF with side 2 centimeter. Last question for the day, guys. Quickly finish it. It's a regular hexagon ABCDEF. हेक्सागन का साइड तो तुम्हें पता, एंगल तो सबको पता होगा. दिस इज 120 डिग्री. तो व्हाट विल बी द लेंथ ऑफ AC? AC कितना है पहले ये निकालो. एंड व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ द स्क्वायर ऑफ साइड लेंथ AC, ये हमें निकालना है. अगर मैं यहां से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करूंगा सो डेफिनेटली ये 60 डिग्री होगा क्योंकि ये एंगल 120 डिग्री है. तो जब तुम यहां से परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करोगे ये कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल बनेंगे दोनों भी. ये साइड सेम है, ये साइड सेम है, ये साइड कॉमन है. एक एंगल 90 डिग्री है, ये एंगल हाफ हाफ है, राइट? सो दिस इज 2 साइड अपोजिट टू 90 डिग्री इज 2, तो 30 डिग्री के अपोजिट होना चाहिए 1 एंड 60 डिग्री के अपोजिट होना चाहिए √3. ये भी √3 होना चाहिए, राइट? सो AC is 2√3 and the area of square will be AC square, which is nothing but 2√3 का whole square. It is 4 into 3, which is 12. Correct? You got it correct? Answer is 12. Perfect. Okay, guys. So, sorry, we do have one more question. So let's quickly finish this last question. Arun is thrice efficient as Varun. A एंड B का एफिशिएंसी मतलब तुम पर डे वर्क भी लिख सकते हो या एफिशिएंसी लिखना है लिखो. Arun is thrice efficient as Varun, then hence finish the work, piece of work in 30 days less than Varun. अब एक चीज समझो, अरुण एंड वरुण का एफिशिएंसी रेशियो 3:1 है, तो टाइम का रेशियो क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द टाइम रिक्वायर्ड? टाइम होना चाहिए 1:3. अगर इसको x डेज लगे तो इसको 3x लगने चाहिए. डिफरेंस दोनों में आएगा 2x का, और दोनों का डिफरेंस हमें दिया हुआ है 30. तो 2x का वैल्यू 30 मतलब अरुण टेक्स 15 डेज एंड वरुण टेक्स 45 डेज. इज इट राइट? 15 डेज एंड 45 डेज समझ में आया पहले? Okay, so Arun takes 15 days, Varun takes 45 days. Now take the LCM. Total work हम कुछ कंसिडर करते हैं. Total work will take LCM of 45 and 15. It's 45 itself is the LCM. So take total work as 45. This is 1 unit per day. This will be 3 units per day. अगर दोनों मिलके साथ में करेंगे तो 3 + 1 होगा 4. Yes, all of you got it correct. 45 divided by 4, that is 11.25. That's so easy question, right? So guys, if you have joined late and कुछ questions तुमने miss किए होंगे, so watch this session. There were many interesting and tricky questions initially, not so easy. काफी सारे interesting questions थे अगर तुमने late join किया है. So watch this session again. That's it for the day. We'll stop here. Okay, those who are willing to go for Unacademy Plus subscription, they can use this code SHAM1, and do not forget to subscribe to channel and press the bell icon so that you'll be notified about upcoming live sessions. That's it for the day, guys. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.